Hi guys, so remember when Boris Johnson was banging on about how important it was to protect fishing communities and the fishing industry itself? Well, yes, we know he was lying, and those lies are still impacting the fishing industry today. But things are looking like they're going to get even worse. The UK and Norway, it seems, have failed to reach a fishing deal for 2021. This will likely mean that hundreds of crew members will be left out of work, according to the fishing industry. Now, the result of failing to reach a deal with Norway will mean that the UK fishing fleets will no longer have access to Norwegian subarctic waters. This is where cod is usually caught. In another example of how terrible Boris Johnson's negotiators are, they gave the excuse that they had presented the other side a fair offer. It seems that fishermen in Hull, which incidentally voted for Brexit, will likely to be badly hit. The firm UK Fisheries told the media that it was a disgrace. So if we look at the data for fish caught by UK fishing fleets in Norwegian waters, back in 2018 it stood at £32 million worth. However, the UK is no longer part of the European Common Fisheries Policy. Instead, it deals directly with Norway on fishing matters, which is not an EU member state. In 2020, just after the UK officially left the European Union, both the UK and Norway agreed a system of cooperation, which includes an annual negotiation on both quotas and access to each other's waters. But the deal in 2021 fell apart. This was in despite of talks going on for weeks and weeks. Jane Sandell from UK Fisheries complained that the British government failed to maintain even the rights which fishermen had in Norwegian waters, and these rights had existed for decades. She explained how this will result in no British-caught Arctic cod being sold in UK fish and chip shops, which of course is a national dish, I might add. She said, and I quote, "It will all be imported from the Norwegians, who will continue to sell their fish products to the UK tariff-free, while we are excluded from these waters. Quite simply, this is a disgrace and a national embarrassment." Now, the company UK Fisheries claimed that it had invested about £180 million over the last 2 decades in the fishing industry in Humberside, and there had been plans to pump another £100 million in, but this now seems in doubt. Boris Johnson's government has responded to this through a Department for the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs spokesperson. They said that it had always been clear to the fishermen that they would only strike deals that are balanced and in the interests of the UK fishing industry. The spokesperson said, and I quote, "We put forward a fair offer on access to UK waters and the exchange of fishing quotas, but we have concluded that our positions remain too far apart to reach an agreement this year." They then added, "Norway is a key partner and we will continue to work with them over the course of the year." The fishing industry was used as a tool by both Brexiteers in government and the likes of Nigel Farage to drum up support for leaving the European Union. Now that Brexit has come knocking on the doors of these fishermen, both Boris Johnson and Mr Farage have been AWOL. Fishing served its purpose to get Brexit over the line. The lies worked, and now the people in those communities, the length and breadth of Britain, have been left high and dry. The saddest thing about all of this is that most will probably vote Tory again at the next election. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?